You can access the link on Opensea below this video. Then it will open a website that gathers a lot of land on Opensea, and here you can choose a lot of different plots of land. Each piece of land has a different location. And you can visit map.pavia.io to see where each piece of land you will evaluate is valuable. You can absolutely buy each of these lands by following the link below this video on Opensea. For example, this piece of land at 3211 is a piece of land in a central location near the sea near the park, so it has a very high value. If you invest in this position, the potential for price increases is very high and brings huge profits. And you can also return to Opensea by following the link below this video to see all other potential plots. For example, this piece of land 30 to 30 is also in a central location near the sea near the park, so it has a high value and you can buy it directly on Opensea.
Now, our second story today is another huge bunch of updates from the Pavia team. Now, this is quickly becoming one of our favorite projects, and Pavia is one of Cardano's leading, some would say it is the leading metaverse on Cardano right now. And the Pavia team has had a ton of updates in the last 24 hours, the last 48 hours, some really important updates we want to share with you. But first, a reminder, we shared this with you a couple days ago. The team is giving away free Pavia tokens to anyone that owns Pavia land parcels. And so this is going to happen on Friday the 17th. On the morning of Friday the 17th UTC time, they've actually said between 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. UTC time on Friday the 17th, they're going to take a snapshot of the Cardano blockchain. And so what that means is they're going to look at all of the Cardano wallets on Cardano, and they're going to see who has an NFT, who has a Pavia land parcel sitting there in their Cardano wallet. And everyone that has Pavia land in their wallets will be given free Pavia tokens. Now, they might not give away the tokens on Friday the 17th. They might do it a few days later, maybe a few weeks later. But they're going to do it based on who has Pavia land sitting in their Cardano wallet on Friday the 17th. Now, if you're living in North America or South America, Central America, this is Thursday afternoon, Thursday evening. And so you're really going to want to do this as soon as you can. Just make sure your land parcel is sitting in your wallet. I'm going to leave mine there until, Saturday or Sunday at least. I'll probably just leave mine there, for a few months, if not a few years. But make sure it's there for the next little while so that whenever they do this snapshot, they'll see that you own some of those NFTs. Now, that's not even the big update for today. The real big update for today is, bada boom, we have the full Pavia map available. You can actually go to map.pavia.io and see the full map here. And there's a ton of new functionality on this map that we're going to walk you through, some really cool stuff. You can actually see the chat bubble over here. We're going to walk you through what the chat system is like. It's available now. But first, just look at this map in all its glory. Wow, look at the great oceans bordering the universe. Bordering the metaverse, I should say. And look at these cool, geographic formations here, these inlets, these peninsulas. Huge beach over here. I know Army of Spies. I'm a big fan of that channel. They're working on a spy beach. They haven't said where it is, but they purchased in the first sale. So, maybe somewhere over here. Over here is Spy Beach. but maybe you can create your own beach somewhere over here. Imagine owning one of these plots, the 3 easternmost Pavia plots. That's a really cool feature, the edge of the metaverse. Or you could own these 2 plots up here I was looking at. This is the western edge of the Pavia Metaverse, the end of the world, right there. So you can see now what the full world is. There's this really cool river that goes all the way through. Just amazing stuff. Another river down here into the south, into the mountains. They've got portals here you can see now in each of the corners. So that's going to make it a lot easier to move around the metaverse and jump around. But look at this too. They have this really cool, not this one here, this really cool Tetris looking piece here in the eastern area of the map here. It looks like a mirrored Tetris piece, or a factory maybe with a smokestack. I don't know. Maybe it's a hand pointing. But, what do you guys think this might be? I mean, the factory smokestack would be like on a 2D view, but this is 3D land here. And so this is a huge amount of land. What could that be? Any guesses? Anyone want to take a guess in the comment section? I'd love to hear from you what you think this kind of Tetris looking piece over here might be. Remember, they had the spaceship over here, the stadium over here, and the launch pad over here. And so this says under construction, a little bit of mystery from the Pavia team. These guys. Okay, so this is the full map. Now, if I turn on the estates, you can see everything that's been sold so far. Everything where you see a lot of these images, this huge kind of square area in the middle, that was the first and second land sale. And then the third land sale is going to be this area here on the edge. There's a bunch on the leftern edge and a bunch on the right, kind of eastern edge and western edge here. And it's about 40,000 land parcels. So this whole middle area is 60,000, and then they've said there's 40,000 more coming on the edge, and they've said that's the end. They said this is the full metaverse map. It certainly looks that way geographically. So they've said the 40,000 are going to be sold in January, February, or March. And so if you haven't bought any yet, you can wait until then, or you can buy some on some of these marketplaces, cnft.io, tokun.io, tokhun.io. And so you can buy some maybe ahead of the airdrop that's happening, on Friday morning UTC, and maybe get some free Pavia tokens. But yeah, we know that these are going to go on sale, we think, January, February, or March. Now, there's a bunch of cool functionality also that they added. I think I showed you the Christmas layer last time. That's just a fun little thing. Santa and some reindeer there.